What is up, YouTube? I heard you like the market breakdown, so I have another position that I took last week, and I'm actually going to show you how I took the position. Well, this week actually, but you'll probably see the video next week. But a nice position that I took on the New Zealand dollar against the Swiss franc. So I'm going to show you how I took the position, and I'm not going to waste too much time. Let's just go to TradingView, and I'll explain to you how I took that position. Arriving at TradingView, we have the New Zealand dollar against the Swiss franc. So let's start price right here before we actually had an entry, or let's play it a little bit more. So this was how price was behaving. At first, I didn't look at the New Zealand dollar Swiss. I looked at the indexes. Of course, I like to trade when I know what the indexes are doing, how strong they are, how weak they are. And I saw the New Zealand dollar Swiss being bullish. So looking at these indexes, I always first look for how strong are the indexes. So looking at the New Zealand dollar, we had this move at the bottom right here, which to me was an indication that we could see a more bullish New Zealand dollar. This is not getting filled in. So in the short term, we could see a bullish New Zealand dollar. So that's quite important for me to take the trade when I know that I can take a short term long bias. This is a bit riskier, but if you have two currencies that are aligned, I think they complement each other and you can have a nice position. Now, of course, the New Zealand dollar Swiss is going to be mostly determined by the Swiss, in my opinion, and the Swiss was also doing this. So we have this little push, this little wick over here. So to me, this was so clear that we were moving to the downside on the Swiss franc. So moving on the downside on the Swiss franc is actually giving you bullish price action on the New Zealand dollar Swiss setup. Why? Very simple, because if we have a strong New Zealand dollar, price will move to the upside. If we have a weak Swiss franc, price will move to the upside. So we had a strong New Zealand dollar and we had a weak Swiss, which pushes the price up. So we had a double confluence on this trade, which is pretty nice. If you don't understand, I'll be making a video about that if you want. But this is just the basics of forex: base pair and then the secondary pair. How do they call it? The quote pair and the base pair, something like that. But that's something you'll really need to understand when you want to trade with currency indexes. So looking at the New Zealand dollar, I was looking at it. This was happening. We had a bullish market structure. So this is actually pretty lazy and pretty easy trade, to be honest. We have bullish market structure. We had, if we move to the 1 hour, we were moving bullish. We still had this zone right here, which is a zone where a lot of volume came in. So we can use this tool and we can see that all the volume was actually at this little point. You can perfectly see that volume was right there. But to me, I first started on the 4 hour and we could see that we still have this little zone lower. So it was shortly tapping it, but to me, I want to see a bit more. We're not changing direction. We still are moving bearish. So to me, I was thinking like this could be a smart money trap. If you don't know what a smart money trap is, well, this is a smart money trap. Usually we have price moving to the upside. Before, well, we make a small break, we create a zone, make a push, and usually we come back to this level. We disrespect this because a lot of smart money traders are trading here, and then they get used to liquidity and we see the real move happening here. So this is what you're seeing here, actually. Very simple example. So this is where orders most likely really are going to move from. This is most likely going to be liquidity. Let me put a line like this. So this is most likely going to be liquidity, and then we can see a move from lower. So I was looking at price action and I saw the sweep on the New Zealand dollar, on the Swiss, and then at the exact same time, we still saw this price action. So looking at this, if you learned something in my videos, you can tell that we have a sweep at the top right here. So we know we're still going to take out this low, potentially taking out this, and then we can look for an entry. I was waiting, and then this happened. So very interesting price action. I moved to the 30 minutes and I saw this happening together with the, let me look on the 4 hour where this week went. I think I put it on the 4 hour zone like this. I saw this. I'm going to pause the video. I really have to get this alert. Right. All right, so we're back at the charts. Nothing really interesting just yet, but I was potentially looking for a trade on the DXY and the EU position. So I could cover that later in the video, so stay to the end and then I'll talk a bit more about that position and we'll check what happened after the video and I'll explain it to you. So this was quite interesting to me. When I saw this happening, we had a lot of accumulation happening here. We have an external sweep happening here. So to me, I think I only entered, this still happened. This is actually the sweep. So I could have entered right here with a stop loss underneath, but I think this is exactly when the New Zealand dollar was sweeping the first time. So it was 21st of May. And after this one, I think the New Zealand dollar swept. I think I entered somewhere around here. Stop loss, I'm not so sure anymore. I think I had a 15 pip stop loss. And then we had a 3R position like this. I'm not going to talk too much about the target, but this was the position that I took. I'm not sure at which candle exactly I took the entry. And then we had some New Zealand dollar news. I'm not that scared of the news. The reports have been 5.5 for the last 6 months, 5 months. So I wasn't expecting that much. It was actually the Swiss who was dropping because the DXY was bullish. So the news did nothing. It was just the Swiss franc who did this. And then we instantly hit the take profit level. Luckily for this trade, I put my take profit at 3%, and that's why I learned from my mistakes last week, and this was the position that I took on New Zealand dollar Swiss. Pretty clean position. Let me quickly check. This wick happened at 4 o'clock, 21st of May. Yeah, it was this one right here. I think the first wick was actually already this one. Oh, I remember it going under there. I think I already saw this as a sweep, actually. Yes, I'm sorry. So this is what I triggered. This, yes. Okay, sorry. So this is the position that I took. At this point, I executed. What happened? We went higher. We still had this sweep, but the New Zealand dollar didn't really do anything. We were bullish. Now we swept again at the bottom. This was the clearer one. So on the New Zealand dollar was a bit fast, but the Swiss was just so strong, such strong sweep, gap getting filled, liquidity getting swept. So it was just a Swiss trade. And the DXY was looking bullish, which most likely means that the Swiss also will be more bearish. So this is how I took the position on New Zealand dollar Swiss. And now as a little bonus, I'll give you what I was looking for in the markets. So this was the Swiss position to me. Looking at the DXY, this is something I've been waiting for. I didn't trade the bullish move to the upside. I'm looking for a bearish continuation. So this is quite interesting. This is the alert that actually went off this level right here. This is a potential trade, but you'll probably not see this video in time because I'll first have some other uploads who still have to go online. So this video is going to take a while to get online, but I'm sharing this in my Discord. So if you're not a member of my Discord, you can always look in the description. I'll put some links to join the Discord. You can always send me a message on social media if you have some questions first, or you can just put them in the description. So those people, of course, will get this set up first. I think I already discussed it in my market update today that we are looking at this zone right here. We're looking to take up some sellers right here and move to the downside. So I'm looking for some reactions, and I think this is going to be a play for tomorrow. So this area, this fair value gap right here is actually going to be so interesting to take a position from. So this is actually my sell area for the DXY that I was targeting. Let me move it like this. Perfect. So this is something I've been waiting for on EU. I'm looking for a long... Technically, it looks pretty clean, bullish. We have a very nice target, but I still need to see something bullish in order to take the trade. Same area over here, same area that we're targeting. We're sweeping these lows. Still need to see something more. We don't want to catch a falling knife. If we have some more, this is actually the last sweep. I didn't take the short today. Let me see on the lower time frames what happened. Still wanted to go short. This could be a sign. This is the London silver bullet trap. I've been there so much. This sweep up takes out probably. I don't have my indicators. Is this Asia high? Let me put on an indicator if it wants to load. Timings are wrong, I think. It's not correct. This was Asia. Um, this was not Asia. Okay, there's nothing to do with Asia. Okay, doesn't matter. This is the Asia low that's getting swept, so this is the silver bullet. It plays out though. You could have traded it if you wanted it, but you can see that we are sweeping here, taking out this trap. Quite interesting. But to me, it was still too bearish to trade. Doesn't give it wasn't giving me a buy signal just yet, so I was just waiting. I can remove this indicator again. And now I'm just waiting. Price is just moving too bearish. I want price to flatline a bit, move into a bullish direction, take out something, and then we can look for a long position. So this is going to be a position that I'm targeting for tomorrow. I'm not going to be executing. It depends. So yeah, I think it's going to be for tomorrow. But you never know. I'm going to just check it on my phone and see if something else is happening this evening. But this is what I'm looking at. I hope you enjoy it. You can always go back to the charts, to EU, and look what happened, because this could be a very good learning moment for you. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is my market breakdown of New Zealand dollar Swiss and a little setup that I just want to give you. But you'll probably not be able to trade it. But it's interesting to see and go back to the charts and look what happened. So that's why I'm giving you this information. If you want to get real life market updates, get them sooner, get updates from me, what I'm looking for in the market, to catch my trades, look at my positions, get some live calls in the Discord environment. You can always check the description, as I said. And then also the partnership with FXIFY, that's also down there. If you have any questions, if you have feedback, if you want to know something, send me a message, put it in the comments. If you want to see something in the next coming videos, for example, you say, I'm tired of these market breakdowns and I want to learn more about certain object, let me know. Put it in the comments. Tell me how you feel about the content, and I'm curious. So I'll see you in the next video. Have a great trading week and see you the next time. Bye-bye.